we led with this. We talked about this in the in the thumbnail anyway. We talked about it in the thumbnail. Ryan Reynolds is now teasing Deadpool for the Avengers Doomsday, which I think makes a lot of sense. We saw it. If you saw Deadpool and Wolverine, you have the scene with Thor. But now there's also this talk about another chairs event with Marvel, which I guess who knows when that's coming out? Probably soon. But here's the news. Here is the news. And this again from Newsday. And so out of the many stars confirmed to appear in next year's Doomsday, Ryan Reynolds isn't among them, but the Deadpool Wolverine star social media may have you thinking otherwise. Early Monday morning, Reynolds posted an image to his official Instagram page of a white Avengers logo. A red anarchy symbol was drawn over the superhero team's logo. There it is. And then the cryptic post was put up without any accompanying caption, leaving fans to speculate on exactly what it means. Not long after the names of the Avengers Doomsday cast were revealed, Kevin Feige indicated there were more names likely to be added to the list. Considering how prominently the multiverse will factor into Doomsday's story and how much it will revolve around Deadpool and Wolverine, Reynolds' Merc with a mouth would seem like a natural fit. It's also possible Reynolds' post refers not to Doomsday, but to the follow-up, Secret Wars. It would not be unlike the Russo brothers to save some of Marvel's heroes for the second film. Fans will remember Paul Rudd's Ant-Man, Jeremy Renner's Hawkeye were absent from 2018's Infinity War, but both were pivotal in Endgame. If Reynolds does show up in Doomsday or Secret Wars, it could be the last time fans see Deadpool for a while. A recent report from Variety claimed that Marvel sees projects like Deadpool 4 and Blade as low priorities. Report is surprising considering the success of Deadpool and Wolverine. The film pulled in $1.3 billion globally, yada, yada, yada. And Doomsday is scheduled to come out December 18th, 2026. Okay, so Mike, start with you on this one. Is this cryptic or is this a no-brainer? We know that he's going to be in one of these movies, and if so, which one do you think it's going to be?
Can I be frank for a second?
Sure.
I could care less. Couldn't care less to make you happy. No, I couldn't care less. I hear the rumor now Evans is in it and he's under a code name, but a month ago he's like, "Hey, I wish those guys well. It's a good party. I can't be at the party." I'm so done with that secret BS with these movies that it's just like, make a good movie, man. Make a good movie.
That's all you care about. I
don't care anymore. It's like Marvel's in spin control right now because Fantastic Four, it shouldn't. It's a great movie. Mm-hmm. The next day after they forget about it, and it's like, hey, look at Spider-Man in his new costume. Look at him out here swinging with Daniel Destin Cretton. And people are turning on John Watts, and he's like, oh, I've never seen this much sauce in a John Watts Spider-Man movie that's in this 1 minute thing. And now they're going to do this, and they're going to do their 4-hour chair thing again for this other second half. And just make a damn good movie. You've lost the audience's goodwill. Yeah. Marvel, you need to hey, we're going to work. We're going to win you back. We're going to put it out there.
Yeah.
Well, that's my 2 cents.
I'm going to tell you guys then, and I'm excited to tell you guys. I have been, since I got here, shopping for cars and everything too. Car shopping is tough. It's designed, I feel, like it's like you're supposed to second guess yourself when you're shopping. It's like, I don't know, I can't tell. Is this a good price? I think this is the right choice. Well, this is the good thing. Car Gurus. You don't have to wonder. They have the most inventory of new and used cars, so you can find the best deal. And with unbiased deal ratings, price drop alerts, and in-depth vehicle reviews, you'll make a decision you can feel great about, because a big deal should never feel like a big risk. It is solid, and I think you're going to dig it, because what Carus is going to do, it's going to connect you with trusted dealerships when you're ready, and it ensures a transparent and hassle-free buying process. It gives you the control to shop how you want to shop, with the tools, information, and data-driven deals that you need. It's no wonder that SimilarWeb estimated traffic data shows CarGurus is the #1 most visited car shop site. So you can buy or sell your car today with CarGurus at cargurus.com. You got to go to cargurus.com. Make sure that your big deal is the best deal. That is cargurus.com. Okay, that's good 2 cents. Roxy, what do you think as far as this post? Is it anything, or is it, like I said, is it a guarantee that he's going to show up in the first one, the second one, or not at all?
Number one, at risk of pissing Mikey off more, it's Destin Daniel Cretton, not Daniel Destin Cretton. Number two, number two is that Ryan's in a little bit of a PR crisis moment.
Yes.
And I think it's interesting. I went to the Post, and he has restricted the comments on it, as he's been restricting comments on everything since
this
the
nonsense
Blake lawsuits. So I am kind of curious, because we've never seen Ryan Reynolds not be like man of the people for all of these movies. And I am curious how that impacts creators' decisions on what they put him in, and his decisions on how much press he does for specific things. As all of us have done press stuff before, we know that they can be very, very strict on, like, you can't ask this, 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 and this, or they won't release the footage to you. But I was kind of thinking about, like, okay, so if he is involved in this, what exactly does that look like? And what are the conversations behind closed doors? I wouldn't be surprised if he's involved. That makes sense. And it seems like they want to, anybody who anybody has ever cared about, they want to throw into the MCU right now. And he is the last person to make them $1 billion. So
yeah. So it makes sense. I think you're 100% right, by the way. The reason they made that statement is for that it's not Blade and Deadpool, not a priority right now, is because let's let the Blake Lively thing go away before we start talking about Deadpool again. If he shows up in a couple of scenes in the Avengers, and he's not a starring role, nobody's going to, bitch and moan about him being in it and having a full movie, and he's not going to be the one doing the majority of the press in the way that, like you just said, in the way that he would be for Deadpool 4, which it would be, there'd be so many questions kind of coming in. So why have the hassle? And going after what Mike said, which I agree with 100%, is they really need to just focus in on this being a good movie, right? And you're going to need the publicity behind it. Look, I thought that the first event that they did with all the chairs was ridiculous. But guess what I did? I sat there the whole damn time and live streamed. The whole time. It's the live stream.
Because of your job?
Yeah. Yeah. But it was one of the most highly watched things that I have done the entire year, was that thing. And it'll happen again. Not just me watching it, but the fact that people now are going to see, well, who else is going to be in it now? It's going to be a bunch of chairs again. The question is, will it be Downey again at the very end of it, or is it going to be another reveal towards the end? Are you going to be watching? I know Mike's answer is no. You probably watched the recap on social media. Would you even watch the social media recap there, Mike?
I saw people's lists online.
That's all you. So you're not going to even pay attention to, just like you said.
No.
Show me.
My life is more important than 4 hours watching a TV monitor and it's not a movie.
It's fair.
Shots fired right at you, Christian.
Roxy, like, that's his job. It's not my job. Simple as that. Like, you got upset last week when we called you out on the show We're Waiting for You. If you're going to call me out on it, keep doing it.
Guys, that's okay. Everybody.
Mike, you feel attacked by me today?
If that's how it's going to be, then that's how it's going to be today.
We're skewing away from fun bantering and people getting upset. So let's not do that. Let's have some fun. Can we do that, Mike?
Sure.
All right, let's have some fun. Let's do this first. Woo. What do you guys think about Deadpool? Is he going to show up? Is he not going to show up? Should he show up? Put your thoughts in there. Let us know.